Alright, this video is very, very special to me. This is the unboxing of my new 6-star Adam Warlock. I put up 219 million points for this guy. The cutoff is about 154 million, so yeah, I overshot by a ton, but that doesn't matter, man, because, you know, like, I'd rather be safe than, like, be on the risk of not getting the character. So yeah, I'm just super happy to finally have this guy. I've been wanting him for a very long time. I love Adam Warlock so much. I love his, like, kit. I love his playstyle. It is just so much fun, man, and now I can finally have him as a 6-star champion. So now I have both characters this month as a 6-star character, and that just feels so insane to say, man, because like I just never thought I'd be able to do that. I used to make content on the 5-star version of the characters, but now I can make it on the 6-star version. So yeah, that's just like a fever dream, man. So yeah, here I take him to rank 4 because you know what? He's worth it, man. He's so worth rank 4. He's worth rank 5 for sure, and he'll be my next cosmic rank 5 probably. So here it is, rank 4 Adam Warlock, and here we give an Awakening Gem because his signature ability is pretty dang solid, and I have 2 of them anyway, so I'm like, why not? What it does is, it gives him a regeneration buff, right? So every time he triggers a stasis pod, he gets a missing health regeneration, and it's up to 10% at 6200, which is pretty dang good. Like, if you're at low health, it's a really massive regen, and also, every time they hit the stasis pod, they have a chance to get stunned, right? And that's a pretty nice way to get an opening. So yeah, it's just a pretty nice signature ability. It's not needed for sure, but it is really helpful, and he's also like top 10 prestige as well, so yeah, why not, right? So here this is a 195,000 health Venom the Duck. Venom the Duck, it's just like a simple Battlegrounds test pretty much, you know, just seeing how he can do in these small health pools. And I feel like he was made for the small health pools. In my opinion, I feel like he is best suited for either very long fights or very short fights. The medium fights, he is good for, but like I feel like the other two, he's just better for in my opinion. He's still good for like every fight because, you know, he's Adam Warlock. So yeah, he's gonna be good for like wherever he goes, right? But I feel like these are his best like fights for sure. Because that was like a 28-second takedown of Venom the Duck, which is a pretty solid time for a rank 4 6-star. 28 seconds and that's 200,000 health. That is very, very good. And now we have the medium fight, and this fight is where I say he's not really like the best. Like I feel like he does better in the short fights or like the very long fights, but it's still a very solid time you're gonna see here. So here we want to drop to SP3 because I feel like this health pool 550,000, I feel like that's where you want to go for the SP3 first because it just provides a massive Fury bonus. And so you have 2 Furies going to your second sovereignty counter. So like the second one is going to do some massive damage and they'll just end the fight in a pretty good amount of time. So yeah, here we go for the SP3 to get the Fury buff, right? And then after that, the sovereignty counter will be over. I mean, it ends right there, right? So we can just, you know, now wait out the counter. And then when it's time to reactivate it, we'll have 2 Fury buffs going into it. And that'll just be a lot of damage, like right off the bat. So here's one about the SP2. Just, you know, start preparing for the second sovereignty counter, and then once it's ready we can just go hit into our block, it activates, and yeah, now it's just go time. So we can just go for SP2 here, and it's gonna do some pretty nice damage you're gonna see. And yeah, like she's just getting destroyed now, like 17,000 mediums. We dropped the SP2, some pretty nice numbers here as well. And yeah, 40,000 the last hit, and then we do a medium attack, and it does about 17,000 once more. And that was about 59 seconds. Like, that was sub 1 minute, which is still pretty dang solid in my opinion. So yeah, very, very nice fight there. And now we have this Gauntlet Vision, and this is like the high healthful fight, and I feel like this is like where he excels. So right here, we're just gonna go for the sovereign counter, right? And Gauntlet Vision has, what's it called? Surging Vengeance, right? So basically, he'll throw the SP1, he'll throw the SP2, and then he has to throw the SP3, and then it'll just be like a one-shot, right? But if you have a taunt on him, then like you just don't really have to worry about it, and it's a pretty fun time. So here, we just bout the SP2, and yeah, now the fight's just under control, and we can just, you know, keep the taunt up so he won't go to this SP3, and we can just survive the fight, you know. So here he drops SP1, right? So now the sovereignty counter is on cooldown, so we lose the taunt, but thankfully, he has to throw the SP2 now. And then once he throws that, we'll be able to just, wait it out, and then we can just get the taunt active once more, and then we'll be like fine. But here he plays really, really passive, so I'm like, okay, what do I do now? But then he dropped the SP2, so it's no worries there, and now I just want to trigger the sovereignty counter once more. So here I go for it after he like holds his block, so I can just break the block, and there I drop the SP3, and after the SP3, I'm going to activate my stasis pod manually, right? And I do this because I want him to be aggressive and like use a special attack during it, but he doesn't. But he does it here, so yeah, there's no worries there anymore, and now we just go back in and start doing our damage once again. And there he drops SP1 because of the taunt, and yeah, this fight is just under control now. We can just go for the SP1s, and the fight is just pretty much done from here. So yeah, a pretty nice fight overall. He's just such a powerhouse, man. He's such a control monster as well. Like, he has the control, he has the damage. He just, like, has it all in my opinion, man. So that's why I feel like he is one of the best cosmic characters out there right now. So yeah, here we just dropped another medium attack, 22,000, and that is the end of that fight in a minute and 24 seconds. So that was about 800,000 health in a minute and 24 seconds. That is very, very solid, man. And yeah, that'll be it for this unboxing video. Let me know your thoughts on Adam Warlock. I mean, personally, I feel like he is one of the best champions to come out this year, if not the best, like just flat out. So yeah, he is just so crazy good, man. His damage output, phenomenal. His utility, amazing as well. He just has a lot of good things going on for him, right? And yeah, that's about it for me.